fuck? Holy shit. Fucking hurt. Oh my god. Get my fucking ears out. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta start you. Huh? Yeah, no, I can't. Literally, if I have the volume up normal, I can't even hear you. Really have you up to 200%.
First, let me introduce a returning locale.
This is only like 33 minutes.
The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of Monster Hunter games is back in Sunbreak. You'll notice
I mean,
that the jungle's
I think they're going to show
appearance changes over
RE4.
time. It's a nostalgic area that both veteran hunters and new players
RE8
are sure to
DLC,
enjoy.
hopefully. But
course,
apparently they're
we've updated the
showing,
jungle with new elements
they're
and
just showing
endemic
gameplay
life
and shit
specifically for
on
its
the
return in
existing announced
Sunbreak.
stuff.
Longtime fans can look forward to exploring the devastated ruins around the coastal area.
It's probably loud, right?
From the Monster Hunter Frontier series comes Espinas. Espinas means thorns in Spanish. As the name implies, thorny scales cover its body. Normally, Espinas enjoys a quiet life and sleeps peacefully, but when it senses danger nearby, it explodes into a violent rampage. Even though it can seem docile, Espinas has a two-faced nature that can be extremely dangerous. The flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4, Gore Magala, is back. Gore Magala is a sightless creature with black scales and sensitive wing membranes used to sense the presence of prey.
Yo, say something.
As Gore Magala's sensing ability increases, its two horns change form and it enters the frenzy state. While in a frenzy state, it gets so powerful that the ground beneath begins to break, and it uses its huge claws as an anchor during powerful attacks. In addition, the trailer also shows the Daimyo Hermitar and the Pyro...
Wait, say something again?
that have yet to be revealed. So
you don't pop up in my
my
stream for some reason.
There's one more thing I want to share with you all, so please watch the following video.
There's a demo for Angry Foot. No, wait. Hello? Wait, no, I'm deleting this. No, sorry, I'm just, trying to get rid of something.
Pretty cool.
Say something?
The new demo starts tomorrow.
I got it now. All right, cool.
Free title update 1. Nargacuga.
Our first title update scheduled
something
for
up?
August 2022 will add Lucent Nargacuga.
Hey.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's better probably.
This monster will be a part of the first free title update to come to Sunbreak post-launch. In addition to the Lucent Nargacuga, we're also adding a new area, the iconic Forlorn Arena. With future title updates, we plan on including additional monsters, variants, and more. Our title update release schedule is as follows. The second title update is planned for a fall 2022 release.
Do you hear something in the background
More to
behind
come
this
in
audio?
2023.
Is that you?
Each title update will include additional monsters and other elements. We hope you'll check
Yeah,
them
I'm
out.
pretty sure that's them translating. And they just lower it really,
yeah, I
really
was
low.
gonna say.
Yeah, it's definitely
Rise
translations.
Sunbreak will be released worldwide on June
Yeah, I figured the
30th,
same thing.
2022. Digital pre-orders for Sunbreak are now available on both Nintendo Switch and Steam. Pre-orders will also receive a special bonus Palamute and Palico layered armor set.
When I do that, it's loud. Dylan?
We're planning on keeping
Yeah, you're definitely louder than before, but it's not a big deal.
Please visit the official website and follow Monster
Talking
Hunter
to Dylan in
social
my
channels
chat.
for more info. That wraps
I
up
think
our
my chat
news
sounds
for
different than when I
Monster
sound in
Hunter
here.
Rise Sunbreak. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest
Alrighty.
of the Capcom Showcase.
Now we will present the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Spotlight me.
Street Fighter
Fighter
6.
Coming soon. The next generation of Street Fighter is currently in development and has something fun for everyone.
Show me
to
Cam.
enjoy.
Show me Cammy or
Fan
Chun Li.
favorites Ryu and Chun-Li will be heating up the battle stage right alongside some of
Bro, if I don't see Dalsim right now, I'm gonna get mad.
with breathtaking new visuals. Unleash unprecedented battles with the all-new battle system.
Yeah, Dylan, I just adjusted
Street
a bunch of
Fighter
shit.
6 reimagines the fighting game experience with new modes that will allow you to experience the Street Fighter universe. What awaits you in this game? Look forward to our next announcement later this year. Celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Street Fighter franchise,
Dylan, is the
Capcom
is the
Fighting
volume of the
Collection will
video
be
too low or
released
no?
Later this month. Included is the first ever release of Red Earth outside of arcades, Hyper Street Fighter 2, 5 Darkstalkers titles, and more. 10 of the best fighting games from the arcade era are included in one package.
Nico, did I tell you
All of the
I've
titles
been
included
fucking
will be playable online.
buying
So play a match against
retro
your friends,
games like a fiend lately?
or fight online against new
Oh, yeah?
challengers.
Give me a copy of Kirby Air Ride.
Matches.
I now possess
Capcom Fighting
a
Collection will
mint,
launch on June
complete
24th,
in-box copy of
2022.
Pokemon Fire
Pre-orders
Red.
are available now.
Nice.
Please visit the official website for more
Emerald.
information. Play
The
the
complete
games you
in-box
loved.
mint
Again.
and Sapphire.
Capcom Arcade Stadium has
You
expanded.
can't go wrong getting minty Pokemon games.
Capcom
Bro.
Arcade
Pokemon's always gonna be big.
Coming
It
July
was
22nd,
it was a
2022.
dent, dog. It's crazy how much
Saturday
how much
Night
they've upped
Slam
gone.
Masters.
Have you heard of
Magic
Whatnot?
Sword,
Yeah, what, like
Black
200
Magic,
each? And yes, I have.
Loco
I
Fighters,
wish.
And more.
So there was a
Combined for
guy
a
on
total of
auction
32
had
arcade
had a
titles.
full collection,
In
like
addition
red,
to a bundle
yellow,
that features all
blue,
32 titles, each title is available
Emerald,
for individual purchase and features.
Sapphire,
With lots
Fire
of
Red Leaf
quality
Green.
of life
He's doing all of them,
options.
right? And most of them were
All
pretty
players
good,
will
but the
receive some
Emerald,
fun for free
the
when
Fire Red
downloading
were
the
like
base
two of the
game.
best looking ones.
The bundle featuring all 32
So,
titles is available for pre-order now. Get display
The
frames.
Fire
set
Red
one
was
as a bonus for
$542.
pre-ordering.
The auction ended in,
To celebrate,
Fuck that.
Capcom
and the
Arcade
Emerald ended
Stadium
at
title,
730.
Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, no,
The
I'm
World
good.
Warrior.
I bought
Free
a
for a limited
Sapphire
time.
mint.
We hope you try out the Capcom Arcade Stadium as well.
on eBay without the cartridge for $240.
Next up
What's the
is
point
an
of not
update
having
on
the cartridge?
Capcom's new
Now all I
theme-based
have to do is
action
just pair a
game,
cartridge with it, and
Exoprimal.
I'm in set. I don't have to worry about like a complete box being like
Hi everyone.
kind of
I'm
shitty. Like the
Takudo
most
Hiraoka,
important
director
part
of
I have mint
Exoprimal.
now. Like all
We
the
have a new trailer
inserts,
to show
the
today
plastic, the like
that includes
everything's
lots
like
of
fresh.
gameplay. Let's take a look.
I
I
couldn't
just
care less
slap a
about
sapphire.
Primal.
About what?
This game.
The artificial
Primal it's called?
intelligence, Leviathan.
Exo Primal.
Oh yeah, fuck this dude. So
Your personnel
I bought a
data
copy of
indicates
Super
you are a
Mario,
suitable specimen to join
Super
an
Mario
ongoing
RPG.
Experiment.
Nice.
I bought a
Under my supervision,
GameCube player
IDS Corp
disc.
conducts its most important
Remember the GameCube player? I mean the Game Boy player for the
Welcome to
GameCube.
Pikitoa Island.
Yeah.
So the discs go for a lot of money now, especially like
You have been
with
selected for a live
the case, the
combat
manual,
test.
the cardboard
The
insert, and
first
everything.
team to complete their assignment
Did you
will
need the
win.
disc
Yeah.
in order to play the games too?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you bought the base is like $40, but the base is unplayable without the disc. So all the
That's
discs in the
crazy.
world,
Like,
like, there's only a finite amount of them that are like working. So all those bases are useless without it.
Yet you do not want to change.
That's a shame because I would definitely bust out my GameCube if I could get my hands on something like that.
What is revealed is a
I used to play like Game Boy games on my GameCube all the time.
Bro, I was bidding for a copy of Fire Emblem, complete in box,
We're always reaching for better.
last night, and I lost it by $1, but I ended up going for $153.
An interesting
Wow.
variable.
Dude, it's crazy some of the stuff what it's going for.
What is
And I'm literally sitting here like, do I or do I not want to pull the trigger on this fucking
humans
Steam Deck?
and die for me. Carnage module online.
I mean, would you pre-order it? I mean, what'd you pre-order for if you weren't gonna
Call
buy
your
it?
attention to the unstoppable rapid calculating
On the off chance that I had money at the time when I received my email,
calculated at 8.7%. You must
you
fight
know,
harder than
if I would have been able to pay it off when I actually placed the pre-order,
experiment is called
this wouldn't be an issue, or at least even contribute to the purchasing amount. You know, life happens. I literally missed work and got COVID, and now went on vacation, and then boom,
And
no money.
And Izaki came out, or Ayaka came out.
Ayaka? Yeah, I didn't even spend any money on Genshin recently.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
We hope you enjoyed the
So,
trailer.
you know, and then the other thing is, like, in the meantime, when I pre-ordered this, because, mind you, I pre-ordered this shit, what, 2 years ago?
Guides players throughout
It's been
Exoprimal
about a
via
year.
voice navigation and augmented reality display.
Only 1 year?
You are a mod,
Leviathan
dumbass.
appears before players as a massive human-like figure, or as a surveillance
I
drone
pre-ordered
called
mine
a
the day it
Watcher.
dropped. The day the pre-orders
The
dropped.
trailer shows
That was
Leviathan
July 16th.
unleashing hordes of dinosaurs. Players
Yeah.
will battle
I was
these
right there
dinosaurs
too
after
then,
being
so I
forced
guess
into
I did at the
Leviathan's
same time.
Infinitely repeating war games.
But yeah, I don't know, man. 530 is just such a heavy trigger
And why is
pull.
Leviathan repeating these war games? Solve the
I
mystery
feel
by-
like
No,
for
definitely.
$530,
It's
am I even gonna use it?
well, comparatively,
Let me provide
like
a
if you were
brief
in the
gameplay
market for
introduction.
a Dylan, I don't know,
Exoprimal
this
is a
looks fucking
team-based
horrible.
Action game.
Watch this be like
Dino
fucking one of the best
two
like
squads of five
cult
race
titles.
to complete objectives. Teams must follow Leviathan's directives and complete the mission before their rivals to win.
This is Jurassic Park the game.
These
based on
directives
it,
will
yeah.
feature a dynamic.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I've been heavily considering buying an iPad Pro.
Where teams must eliminate a
So,
specific dinosaur.
If you're in the
veto
market
defense,
for
teams protect a
a
grounded aircraft from
handheld
dinosaur
PC that can,
onslaughts.
like a handheld gaming
In
PC,
data key security, teams escort a
the
valuable
Steam
asset
Deck
to its
is an
destination.
extreme value.
Destroy targets in Omega Charge
Like,
with the powerful Omega
Basically, they've
An
figured
energy
out
taker,
that like
teams compete to collect the most
they're
energy.
they're losing money on some of these just to
You
adopt
also saw
more
a
people
glimpse
into
of a
the Steam.
strange and terrifying
library.
creature known as a Neo-Tyrannosaurus.
They know
And
if you buy one,
directly
they're gonna
engage
make money on
enemy
your Steam
There are
games.
other
You know?
times where you band together with
Yes.
rivals to take
So,
down a major foe. This
Do you
variety of
find
missions
yourself
will keep
playing
players
your
on
Steam
their
library a
toes.
lot?
In Dino Survival, the missions change based on players' progression through the game. The experience will be different every time you
Which,
play.
by
even
the
in matches
way,
with familiar
you
surroundings and
can,
objectives.
like, let's say you wanted to play
By
Genshin
playing
on
Dino
it, right?
Survival, you will unlock story sequences
Or other
Yeah.
stuff. You
and also
could,
earn rewards, such as
instead of having the
experience points, to
Steam
increase your
OS, you
player
could
and exosuit
install
levels. We'll provide
Windows.
more details about
Yes,
this.
but have you
at a
seen
later date.
how
It's-
Windows
Now that we've
operates?
Yeah,
detailed
your
Dino
mileage is
Survival,
gonna
let's
vary
move on to
with that.
exosuits.
Now,
Exactly.
there are
We showed
launchers.
2 new
A
exosuits
buddy of mine
today.
had one. He sold it, but
Barrage is an
he
assault role
had
exosuit. It uses explosives to set areas ablaze and bomb enemies with ricochet grenades.
what are people saying in
Vigilant is
chat?
also an assault role exosuit.
I'm sure it's just a
No
whole
one
bunch
cares.
of L's
No one
and
cares.
Z's.
Please God, no. No one
Snipe from
cares.
long range.
Anthem 2.
Even
Anthem
more
2.
exosuits to share with you in the future.
ratio plus not gonna buy it.
We have one
This is
last
a joke, right? Someone said.
So poo poo. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z.
Bro, this announcement's supposed to be 35 minutes,
Facility.
and we're 20 minutes in already.
We're conducting a closed
I'm telling you, bro. There aren't many game studios out there that I would just jump at an opportunity to see whatever it is that they have to show. And let me tell you, Capcom is not one of them.
Bro, not. Well, I mean, it all depends on how you feel about the Resident Evil franchise, but
I don't.
Resident Evil 8 DLC and obviously Resident Evil 4, bro. If you don't play the Resident Evil 4 remake, bro, you're slipping.
You know that I'm gonna play the Resident Evil 4 remake. The only reason that
can't
I
believe
haven't
you
finished
played
the other one.
Well, it aged. Well, it ages. I feel like you
Bro,
had to have
it's
played it then to enjoy it
2022.
now. But bro, that over-the-shoulder shooting was just as revolutionary as like COD 4 was for like Twitch shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like fast-paced, like that satisfying like shooting feel.
Yeah.
RE4 fucking
Dragon's
complete
Dogma.
revolution.
Dragon's
Oh
Dogma,
my
which recently
god.
celebrated its 10th
Yeah,
Bro,
Capcom
I
best
couldn't
games
care
already.
less.
Yeah.
I could not care less. Now, you know, I'll jump out of my chair for Game Freak. I love me some Pokemon. I'll jump out of my chair for damn near anything that Nintendo does, honestly.
Is Nintendo even doing something?
Besides the Pokemon games and Zelda?
No, are they doing like a treehouse?
Not anytime, not during this presentation, not during summer gaming.
In the coming days, we will be releasing a video
Bro.
celebrating
No
10
upcoming
years
Nintendo
of
Direct has been
Dragon's
announced.
Dogma.
Recent
Talking
information
about
claims the
how
next
and
Direct
what
will
Dragon's Dogma came to be.
air on
So
Wednesday,
whether
June
you're a longtime
29th.
fan or just curious about the series, we'll have something for you to enjoy. We hope
That shit's so sad,
you
man.
check it out.
Like
What,
Sony
the
and
death of
Sony
E3?
and Sony and Nintendo really killed the vibe this year, man. Like,
here we
E3
go.
gets
Now
E3
we have a
gets
bunch of
canceled.
updates from the
Ooh,
Resident
here we
Evil
go.
franchise.
Here we go. I'm turning it up.
Hello everyone, I'm
Ari,
Tsuyoshi Kondo,
Village.
the
Give us some
producer
DLC.
of Resident Evil Village. Thanks to all of our fans, Village has sold over 6 million units worldwide. Everyone on the team is incredibly happy to see so many people enjoy the game. Thank you for your support. The Resident Evil series continues to bring fun experiences to people around the world. We want longtime fans and people who are new to Resident Evil to enjoy this storied franchise. Let's start with this video.
World premiere.
Rose! It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Wow.
Things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I want to live a normal life.
She's near death. Ew, something just moved on her hand.
going on here?
Oh, she goes to the castle.
Just like me.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
What the fuck, dude? Give us a close release date.
It's time. Marking the target.
I didn't even know there was Mercenaries DLC.
Now, what's next?
Give us a date. Oh shit.
Wow. There you go.
October.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we promised last June. We think this new experience will be worth the wait. This DLC includes 3 major features. First, the third-person mode. Many people asked for this, and we were able to add it into the game. Now, you'll be able to see Ethan as he desperately fights for survival. Players that have already experienced Ethan's
7?
journey can enjoy the new
I
perspective.
would play
and
it if
animations
third
too.
person was an option. I ain't playing no first person horror.
Bro,
game.
I'm telling
In
you,
an
it's so much
arcade-style
better.
action game where focus has been put
7
on the
and 8 were
exhilarating
incredible. You
feeling
didn't play 7
of
at all?
defeating relentless
Nope.
hordes of enemies.
Didn't even
7
touch
was-
it.
Stages
$10 on
as well
Steam
as
right now.
Bro, 7 was
playable
peak
characters
horror.
such as Chris
Absolute
Redfield
peak horror.
and Heisenberg. Of course,
8
Lady
is more
Dimitrescu will
like
be there
runny
too.
gunny kind
We
of.
really fueled this mode up.
But it's a sequel to 7. Like
Enjoy
Ethan
looking down
Winters
on your
is the
foes from
character in
over
both
9
of them.
feet above as Lady Dimitrescu slashes her enemies aside. The third edition is one you've surely been waiting for. An additional story, Shadows of Rose.
This is basically
Today, let me
RE
introduce
8.5.
just a bit of this
This
story.
DLC.
Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete. There, she meets a girl who looks just like her. In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a being who calls himself Michael, who might be of assistance with removing her powers. Shadows of Rose is set completely in a third-person perspective. In the realm of
Oh, wow, I didn't even
consciousness,
notice
you
that.
won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you. Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy. How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers? The DLC for Resident Evil Village Winter's Expansion includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's Expansion with the base game, will be released simultaneously. The release date is planned for October 28th, 2022. Resident Evil RE-Verse will also begin service on the same date, October
realize I played that on
28th,
PS5.
2022. We hope that you are looking forward to it.
How did you like that? Also, as already announced, we are working on making the main story of Village available on Mac so that even more people can enjoy Resident Evil.
All dozens of them.
In addition, the main story of Village is planned to be playable on PlayStation VR 2. We're working hard on bringing you the ultimate immersive experience worthy of next gen in Resident Evil Village. So look forward to future announcements. Up next, a game that was announced just
Resident
a few
Evil.
days ago.
Oh.
Yep, right in time for my
Dylan, are
birthday.
you still here? I don't want to say a remake is gonna win Game of the Year. RE2, I think, pretty sure won a Game of the Year. And if they do this right, dude, it's gonna be incredible. Dude, RE8, It Takes Two was my Game of the Year last year, but RE8 was very close. RE8 was my Game of the Year until I played It Takes Two.
It Takes Two is really fun.
Yeah, it's one of those games. It's like, it's just got that magic, you know?
Located baby eagle.
It's a fun game. But RE8 was such a good experience. Ashley. We're getting this and Dead Space remake. Dude,
Turn on the spot to vacation, eh?
Luis.
Oh no, spoilers!
Ooh, Spotacero! Not really.
That's actually where I was.
The Shadows of Rose DLC with spoilers.
Sacred body. It begins now.
I'm actually just after that boat part.
Oh, Lake, what are you fighting, the little monster thing?
If I could just forget
Yeah.
what happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
The pain. Even for a second.
You played 2, right?
This time,
Yeah.
it can
So
be
this
different.
is Leon right after 2. Leon was not in
It has
RE3.
to.
So you can technically play this. You'll play this game and it'll be relevant to story and
Hi
everything.
everyone, I'm Yasuhiro Anpo.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to actually play
And
that.
I'm
RE3 was a
Yoshiaki
prequel
Hirabayashi,
to RE2.
producer of Resident Evil 4.
Takes place like 15
This
minutes
title
before
is a
RE2.
reimagining of Resident Evil 4, based on the original 2005
2005.
release. Similar to other titles in the series, we are carefully preserving what makes the original title special, while updating it with modern flourishes for everyone to enjoy when it launches in 2023. Today, we'll reintroduce a bit of the game's story.
Resident Evil 4 is set 6 years after the events in
Raccoon
City.
City.
Depicted in Resident Evil 2
It's
and
a
Resident
total
Evil 3.
abyss.
The main character of the game, Leon S. Kennedy, survived the Raccoon City incident.
It's
and was
dangerous
assigned
to
as an
go
agent
alone.
Directly under the President of the United States.
Take this.
Leon is dispatched to a quiet village in Europe as part of a mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of the President. You might notice Leon is much more mature and fearless due to his past experiences.
Not a rookie cop anymore.
The Ganado, the main enemies of this game, wait for him.
So
The experience of being attacked by hordes of crazed Ganado is truly an iconic moment from Resident Evil. In order to truly bring out the concept of terror of people controlled by madness, the Ganado have been completely redesigned.
Let's take a closer look at the game itself.
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of course. Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest. We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead, even more so than the original. Of course, there will also be thrilling battles. People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this familiar. Look forward to future announcements, where we'll have more information on the game.
Resident Evil 4 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and PC.
I already know that I'm not buying it on any of those next gens.
2023.
We are aiming to create a Resident Evil 4 that everyone can enjoy, so please look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice.
couple
Live
minutes.
action One Punch Man just got announced.
Yeah, did you see the director?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about the
not
latest
watching that
information
shit.
on Resident
I'm
Evil
not
Village
watching that
and
either.
Resident Evil 4? Both games are currently in development. For those that can't wait for the release, check out the following games.
Oh boy. World premieres.
Did they lie and say they're not going to show anything new? Oh, it's a collection? Heaven was so good, man.
Bro, they end this by saying, go on to every single digital store and download it free today, 24 hours only. I'm in there.
No, I think it's going to be a bundle. That would be cool, though. Did you see anything from the Xbox conference yesterday?
Yeah. Watch like the whole thing.
Return for the latest generation. PS5, Series X.
Resident Evil 7, which brought the series back to its survival horror roots, and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3.
Gonna be a $60
These
free
three
pack.
titles, built with RE Engine, return with current-gen features including support for 4K, high frame rate, and ray tracing,
Oh, you mean what my PC does
as
already?
well as 3D audio for an even more immersive experience. These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today. In addition, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via the Digital Upgrade Program and Smart Delivery. For PC users, an update patch will be available on the same date.
Okay,
For
which is fucking
newcomers
today.
and veterans of survival horror alike, we hope you enjoyed the immersion these new versions offer.
Welcome to the family, son.
Welcome to the family.
That's it.
That's all for today's announcements.
Wow. That was incredible.
I knew it was 35 minutes, so I knew it was going to be over.
That wraps up today's show. We
At
hope
least
you're
they
as
showed
excited
something.
as we are about some of our upcoming games. Thank you to everyone, new and old fans alike, for
At
tuning
least.
in. We look forward to sharing more updates with you soon.
All right, time to play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. One of these days, I am going to go to work for every single day that I'm on the schedule.
Wait, Wednesday, March 2nd. Oh, they announced that already. They announced that March 2nd. The updates for PC. Someone said no Ragnarok. Bro, yes, dude. Sony and Nintendo really dropped the ball. This weekend.
What makes you think that?
Because E3, granted, E3's not here, right? But this isn't new, right? Ever since COVID, everyone's kind of been doing their own thing. Even before COVID, they were kind of getting away, like Nintendo. Nintendo was getting away from the E3 structure, right? They were getting away from it. They were like, we're gonna do our Treehouse Lives. They've been doing Treehouse Lives for what, 5 years? 3, 4, 5 years, right?
Yeah, it took
But
forever,
we've
and then
still
all of a sudden they
gotten
were just
them.
popping up.
They still conformed to that weekend, right? So like even Sony did their State of Play on the 3rd. They did it like 10 days ago. That's where they announced like PSVR 2 content for Horizon Forbidden West, or
They showed everything but God of War.
Forbidden West. Yeah, they showed some stuff, which was even that was underwhelming. It was like 20, 30 minutes. It was like 30 minutes tops, I think. It was not that long. Nintendo virtually has nothing. Actually, they didn't show anything. They didn't do anything at all. They didn't do anything at all. Xbox owns Bethesda, so they had a 95-minute conference which showed a lot of new stuff. Gameplay. Everything they showed had gameplay on it. A lot of Game Pass stuff. They showed a lot of value. But it's not even just that. It's the fact that they're the biggest weekend. This is the biggest weekend in gaming. And they didn't show up. That's kind of it just kind of hurts the fucking culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if they had E3 and they didn't show up. They just didn't do a conference.
I mean, you know who was the first to do that? It was Sony.
Well, to break away, but yeah, still, I mean, well, yeah, last year they did. They said they weren't going to do one, but they weren't going to do one there, but they still had their own conference. Still had their own state of play, which they had state of play here, but
I sit here, and every single time a good quality Sony title is brought to PC, I genuinely dislike that company more and more. I feel like I appreciate the idea of, making these games available, and I'm going to play them. But the reality is that they're pushing a brand of, exclusivity to console for what? For time restraints to avoid spoilers?
Are you talking about the console exclusive console launch exclusive? Yeah, but if you have a PC, realistically, unless you're an exclusive PS5 player, you're really not, hurting that. But
I'm not turning any consoles on but the Nintendo Switch. I'm just not doing it.
No, I agree. I mean, if you had a PS5, I'm sure you'd play PS5 exclusives, but
would I?
And again, you don't play God of War.
What would I be playing?
I mean, there's tons of shit you could play. You just don't see the value in it.
But again, if you see the value in it, what PS5 exclusive is a title that you would play right now? You're going to load up your PS5 to play this because you could only play it there. What are you playing?
Spider-Man Remastered. Spider-Man.
You can play that over here.
No, you can't.
You will.
You will. Okay, yeah, that's my point. So they're starting to creep that way, which is the direction they should go, and Sony should put their stuff on PC, and they've been doing that for it's not new. It's been like the last year. Ghost of Tsushima. Like I said, God of War's now on PC now too. But Horizon Forbidden West, Miles Morales, Returnal's a pretty good is apparently a really good like Souls-like game that's on PS5.
I'm mad
there's
at
excuses. There's reasons to own a PS5. There's absolutely zero reasons to own a Series X if you have a PC. Zero.
I'm gonna tell you what, Final Fantasy VII was
FF7,
one of my
another perfect example.
It's on the Epic.
Oh, who the fuck wants to play on Epic?
But that's my point. It's available. I genuinely want to play Final Fantasy VII for the DLC that was right? PS5 exclusive.
You know it's coming up in a week, right?
What?
Let me find the date.
Final Fantasy VII Remake had PS5 exclusive DLC that when it came to PC has now been made available. And I just can't bring myself to buy the game again.
On Thursday at 6 p.m., Square Enix is hosting a Final Fantasy VII stream in celebration of the game's 25th anniversary. And a lot of people are expecting Part 2 to be shown, hopefully.
I mean, that would be nice.
But that's another example. You think Sony's not putting PC games on what's called day one? Last of Us Part 2, another thing. Granted, you have a PS4, you're gonna play it, but the remake's coming out.
Oh yeah,
A
you
good
talking about that?
example.
Well, I mean, did you see it? I mean, they're calling it a remake, and granted, yes, I see that the graphics are updated, but I don't
Well, no,
know.
I'm sorry. They're not calling. Well, they are kind of restructuring the plot line of it, calling it part one and part two, because the other one's called part two. The other one's just called Last of Us. Now they're calling it Last of Us Part One and re-releasing it on PS5, and it seems like a pretty good
I mean, you look at the side
pretty
by
good
side,
remake.
sure,
Yeah, it does seem like a
but
side by side. I
like,
agree with you there.
but it's very, very similar. It's not like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be night and day, bro. They're remaking a game with all of these advanced graphics, as
Mhm.
if when they did it from PS3 to PS4 Pro, it wasn't an incredibly good looking update.
I think it was leaps and bounds better than the PS3 version.
So, like,
The
to go
remastered
from,
version, leaps and
I
bounds
don't
better.
know. I just feel like, all right, we saw an upgrade that was definitely evident from PS3 to PS4. And I'm sure people are also going to say, "Oh yeah, this looks way better than the PS4 version." But at the end of the day, how many times am I going to buy a $60, $70 title and experience the same story that looks a little bit better?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean that's welcome to the new age of game.
So for Final
But
Fantasy VII
you say that
Remake,
though,
though,
but RE2 and RE3 were incredible. RE4 is probably gonna be great too, but they're reimaginings. They're kind of bringing. It's like remastering old music, remixing old
that,
music, like
and I
remastering and
agree.
bringing it to 2022. You know,
Now,
it's like tattered art being restored.
what opinion do you have about the idea of we've already touched on the topic of The Last of Us, we've already touched on the topic of Final Fantasy VII and RE. Now, do you think that the Batman Arkham series would be a necessary HD remake, or do you think that you'd rather just see a new title?
I think any remaster is a welcome addition. Um, but it all depends if you're talking about a remaster or a remake.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The
If they came,
a,
it would be hard for them to do it. It would be hard for them to be like if they did a remaster trilogy and like touched up the graphics and that was it, use the same engine, updated the textures and dropped it as a triple pack. Yeah, that would be fucking great. But I think a trilogy would be too slow for them to do a remake. Um, like a Asylum remake and then a City remake and then a Night
holy
remake.
shit. Arkham Knight right now is $4 on Epic.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hello.
I don't think those necessarily don't hold up. You know?
You got 3 people. Good for you. Good. Well, at least you had that ice water that I gave you. Well, you should have called me and told me. I could have gotten you something. Yeah, probably not. I'm not a fan of Gatorade in general. But all right, so what do you? It's 6:50. How are you looking on time? Okay. So how many are left? Like 2? All right. Somebody comes up to you and asks you if they can help you some more, and give them the other one. No. Alrighty. Well, start thinking about dinner, and we'll figure it out when you get here. 'Cause you'll have a longer day than I. Nah, I get it. Alrighty, well. Love you too. See you in a little bit. Bye. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Did you see the shit with Riot in Game Pass?
Yeah, and every Valorant character
That's
and
huge,
League of
man.
Legends character. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, this dude just woke up. He's been in the chat for like an hour.
I've been working.
You've been in here?
Yeah,
For an hour, yeah.
What the fuck? I don't get the pings anymore when people join.
Yeah, he
Is it 'cause
apparently
stream,
if you
streamer
got
mode not to? I think that's why.
yeah, streamer mode takes that off.
That's
So
so
basically,
annoying.
if you have Xbox Game Pass, you will now have access to every League of Legends character and every
Valorant
hero.
operator.
Yeah, yep, operator. That's it.
Yeah. Not operator. What the fuck they call him?
I was saying
Agent.
hero.
Agent. Every agent in Valorant. So yeah,
Bruh.
but that's for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers.
I hope that you added Ark Survival Evolved to your library.
I did, but I'm not playing it. Like I'm not playing. Have you played? I saw someone talk about it. They said I will never play Ark ever again. You join a server now, and there's so much shit going on. Even a good PC, it's so poorly optimized that the game runs like 20 FPS. There's so many buildings, dinosaurs, and fucking pets that people have on servers.
That's unfortunate.
I'll log on, kill a dodo, and log off. That's about it. But if I'm gonna play something like that, I would just play Rust.
I think it's crazy that when I look at I've got all of my libraries of games pulled up right now, and genuinely, there is nothing that I would sit here and prefer to play besides Fortnite, Apex, and I wouldn't mind getting on GTA and just killing some people and grieving.
That's because you've been brainwashed.
You tell me what you're. I don't even want to get into brainwashing. This guy's over here playing 60% of a game.
Well, you want to 60%. Oh, stop. You want to play shit you're comfortable with. That's the thing. You don't want to start something new, and you don't think that harkens from logging on to like longer mainstayed games that you play. You tend to go towards what you're used to or what you're comfortable with.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rather than popping open a new game.
I get a new piece of content every month with all of my mobile games. But all of these other franchises, we are starving for content over the course of so long.
You have so much. There's so much shit you could play. It all depends if you're not looking to play single player story driven experiences, then it's a moot point. But like if you can't say that there's nothing to play. There's tons of shit that you can play, finish, and say, wow, that's one of the best games I've ever played.
Right now, the only thing in my library, nothing on my Epic library, nothing in Battle.net. I'll play Diablo 4. That's a fact. I'll play Diablo 4. But out of my Steam library of things that I have here that I have not finished, that to answer your point would probably be like, oh yeah, I enjoyed that. It was a good adventure. The only title that even remotely fits that is BioShock. I still have yet to touch any of them.
BioShock. Not playing BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, and I've heard that before, but BioShock is the only one. I'm sitting on Danganronpa too. I probably could make time for
Danganronpa was good.
Danganronpa.
You saw Persona 2, 3, and or 3, 4, and 5, right?
Yep.
Persona 4. You would like Persona 4. Persona 4 is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably just that. I'm looking at all these other things. I wish I would have finished Colot. Did you ever play Colot?
Or you played Colot like 5 years ago.
Last played 2017.
I own
It
Colot.
actually was 5 years ago.
I think we both got it in that Humble Bundle.
Yep. Colot is a great title. I enjoyed Colot. But as I sit here and I look at all these, I got a bunch of Lego games that I could finish.
Hello?
But oh hey, how you doing?
Open, please.
Yeah, honestly, Elden Ring. I still should probably play Doki Doki.
Dude, Doki Doki you could finish in an afternoon, record it, and have a good fucking piece of content.
Frozen. Good piece of content to look back on.
Those little things. So that
the memes that are on the store page.
I needed something.
For Doki Doki?
For Doki Doki.
I'm not. Nobody's asking you to just lay down. Just chill
The
out.
baby is hungry. It's 7 o'clock.
But there's food in the fridge, though.
What is there in the fridge?
The rice and stuff.
Literally, a hot dog.
There's so much shit to play, dog.
Borderlands 2.
You never played Mass Effect either, right?
No.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the trilogy is another thing. Like I was saying, like, did you play The Witcher
Did you
3?
finish Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yeah, I finished Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I didn't play Miles Morales, so
Yeah, me neither.
I have it on PS5.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
I played.
when I look at
I didn't finish PS4 Spider-Man. I played PS5 Spider-Man Remastered, which was really good. I like that.
yeah,
They
honestly,
changed
in between
They
all of these,
they changed his face.
in between all of the, yeah, no, ill. I saw that. But yeah, in between all of these titles that I could make the time for to get into, I would rather watch a 12 to 24 episode anime. Because I'm already caught up in
You
everything
just gotta
else.
come to terms with that. But you can't say there's not good shit to play.
I mean,
You're just not interested in playing good
that
shit.
is also a factor, though, because the good shit that there is to play right now, bro, I'm not seeing it the way that you are right now. Actually, you know what? I do take that back as I look at what the hell's the name of this game? I actually have been wanting to play this game for so long, and I keep on just not buying it.
Bro, the Guardians of the Galaxy game is incredible too.
The Samurai game. The Samurai Souls game.
Oh, Sekiro?
Sekiro.
That's on PC too.
That game.
They ported that to PC. That was PS4.
That
only.
game I would definitely play.
That's on sale sometimes too.
What is it? It's on Epic only? Really?
No, it's on Steam.
I just typed it in on Steam. It didn't come up.
Sekiro?
Yep.
Put it on my wish list. Oh. Yeah. $60.
Yeah, I'm not paying $60 for that. And that's the other thing, man. Anime
It's on
is
sale. You
great.
can buy it for $30 and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's all about what you value, though. You value that more. You value live service games that you can grind and play and grow with. You may not value like standalone story-driven experiences the way other people do, which is cool. Everyone likes what they like, but there's definitely a ton of shit to play. There is a lifetime of shit to play. There just may not be shit that interests you.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and buy Dying Light 2. I'm not doing it. I gave Dying Light 1 enough of my
Dying
life.
Light 2 is actually really good. I won't play it either though, because that game doesn't interest me. You know what I'm saying?
I would sit here and actually, for the first time, get through Hollow Knight.
You saw Silk Song, right?
Yeah.
I have. You know what's
Who
funny?
are you, and what have you done with Vinegar Mike?
What are you talking about?
Who are you, and what have you done?
We're gonna fucking bring him back out.
Vinegar, this is not the Mike I know.
I'm fucking hangry too.
This guy usually trash people for not playing games like that.
No, listen, I've been watching a lot of Healthy Gamer GG, dog. You ever listen to Dr. K? He's a therapist, talks to gamers.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
glad you got some help.
You want to get some therapy? Why don't we play some Battle Block Theater?
Yeah, if you want to go fucking sleep. That's like Borderlands.
No, that's Borderlands.
Like Borderlands, yeah. But I've come to terms that I will not play Borderlands. The same way I've come to terms with I'm not going to play WoW.
I'm not touching WoW.
Like, everyone always talked it up and shit like that, and like, you want to play it for the experience. You want to play it so you can know what other people are talking about. But like, dude, some shit is just not built for you. Like, bro, people could get on their computer and play and just farm and like left click enemies all day and like move back and forth and then go get quests and then go do something else and like just grind mats and shit. I can't fucking do that.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
I could do it in Destiny because it was a first-person
Shut
shooter.
up, Nico. You do that in Genshin. What the fuck?
I say could it be me as I log into Nino Kuni.
Yeah, but I say an RPG, like an action game like that is even a little bit more stimulating than just like clicking around and fucking. Dude, I can't. I just personally can't do it.
Holy shit! I got 1.4 million XP while grinding AFK. Good God. And I still didn't even go up one level.
You know what was good? Fucking did you play Ori?
Ori and the Blind Forest?
Yeah.
That's a negative guess,
Ori
right?
was really good too. But I agree with you though. I put 8.5 hours into Hollow Knight and then
dropped it
got
forever.
Pissed. Yeah, bro, it's so fucking hard.
Bro, you want to talk about a game that's so fucking... I would love... Actually, one game that I'm 3 missions away from actually finishing it. I know that I'm 3 missions away because I looked it up, because I'm just so over the progression that I made in this game, and it's Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I am right at the end, but I am not going to deal with the way that I have leveled up my team.
Are you on classic or normal?
Classic. Yeah, it's not happening. I've come to terms with the idea of just not doing it.
I can't play new Fire Emblems, bro.
Xenoblade 2. I went back and played Xenoblade 2 when Pyra and Mithra came out,
Xenoblade 2
which was
horrible.
It's actually pretty good. The problem with Xenoblade 2 is
you just gotta get through the first 20 hours, yeah, and then it's good.
No, I actually did put in like 200 hours though. Xenoblade is very good, but it's another one. I'm at the end, and right before you get to the final boss, you are locked by going back and capturing more Xenoblades. And that's stupid. That's stupid to me. That is poor game design. I'm at the end of the boss. I'm strong enough to fight the end of the boss. Don't make me go back and do fucking side missions because you want me to explore more of your game. No, I already explored enough to get to the end. Don't bother me.
Collectors for 3 is going for some money.
Octopath was good. I never finished that. Now you got Triangle Strategies
That's
out.
That's why I texted you. I said, "Did you play Triangle Strategy?" You were like, "Nope." Did it even come out? Like, yeah. You were like talking all this game about playing it.
Bro, it's a beautiful, beautiful title. Octopath is incredible, but they fall into the same JRPG tropes of, oh, you want to fight this boss? Go grind for the next 20 hours and come back. And the grinding is awful.
Just like another series that I love, Bravely Default. Good God. Poor game design. Just poor game design. You know what was actually incredible game design? Pokemon Legends Arceus. The first time that I can say that I have delved into a Pokemon this deep since X and Y. And what was that? 2012? X and Y? Maybe 2014? It's crazy. But honestly, in general, I just have not seen anything that.
I can't play Arceus. Arceus just it doesn't interest me.
Did you beat Link's Awakening?
No.
Link's Awakening
It's like
was
4
good.
hours, wasn't it?
A little bit longer than that, but
They put a link to the past on it. I'd play it.
it's less than 20 hours for sure. Yeah, I'm sitting here ready to play Mario Strikers if Ooze wants to get, beat the fuck up.
I didn't buy that shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about it. I'm not buying that.
AKA, I don't want to get that work, so I'll see.
Call it what you want.
I call it what it is.
I just spent $2,000 on retro titles. I don't think I'm buying a $60 fucking.
You're actually sick.
Not wrong.
Oh God. Why am I doing this to myself?